Okay, we're talking about eczema and food allergies. Eczema is one of the most common skin diseases in developed countries, and the number of children who have eczema has risen over the past few decades. Even though it is unclear why this is happening, it is now believed that food allergies could be one of the main culprits. The possible reason for this could be that so much of our food is exposed to chemicals, preservatives, and additives, causing our immune system to react. Now, it's quite common to hear that someone who has food allergies or food intolerance, but what is the difference between the two? Now, simply put, if you have a food allergy, you will react almost immediately on eating a particular food, with symptoms such as skin rash, itchy nose and eyes, wheezing, itching, and swelling. This can be a serious condition which needs immediate medical attention. Now, common foods that can trigger an almost immediate reaction response include like eggs, milk, peanuts, fish, shellfish, strawberries, and tomatoes. In the case of a food intolerance, your reaction will be delayed, usually between 6 and 24 hours. Having a food intolerance is rarely harmful, but may cause uncomfortable symptoms such as nausea, bloating, belly pain, and diarrhea. Now, many of the foods that people become food intolerant to are those that are part of their everyday diet. Foods include milk, eggs, and wheat products that are found in nearly everything that we eat. And quite often you can eat these foods for years and not have a response, and then all of a sudden you have a reaction. It's been noted that if you crave a particular food, you may be intolerant to it. Now, drinking coffee can also be a trigger factor. It has been reported that when heavy coffee drinkers with eczema avoided coffee, their eczema symptoms improved. Now, if you think you or your child has a food allergy or intolerance, there are a variety of steps that you can take to identify it. Now, step number 1, keep a note of the trigger foods. The first thing you can do is record your eating habits in a notebook. It would be useful to write down what you ate, when you ate it, and how much you had. It may seem a bit tedious at first, but keeping a detailed record, you can identify which foods are possible culprits. Now, step number 2 is an exclusion diet. And how this works is that you could try excluding a particular food that you think you are allergic to or are intolerant to. For example, if you are allergic to milk, you should exclude milk and all milk products from your diet until your symptoms disappear. You can then reintroduce the food into your diet, and if the symptoms return, then you know that for sure you are intolerant to that particular food. In fact, research has shown that a strict avoidance of suspected culprits can improve atopic eczema, where conventional treatments have failed. Now, if you are thinking about trying an exclusion diet, this should be done with the full knowledge of your healthcare practitioner, because there could be risk, especially in children, of malnutrition. Now, the third step is allergy testing. To know for sure whether you have a particular food allergies or food intolerances, you could have an allergy test. There are many types of allergy tests available, some of which are expensive and not particularly effective. So it is important to best start by consulting your GP, who can advise you on the best course of action. To find out other great information, click on www.eczemacureexposed. You can see it at the bottom of the video. Just click to find out more information and download the free report now.